So in our first video, we talked a lot about our why for getting healthy. And I think those are powerful. I think everybody needs to have a why or get in touch with that. Today, we're going to talk a little bit about the basics of how to start taking steps on your health journey. And I will say nothing that we are going to say is going to be a surprise to you. I found, we all know what to do. That's not the problem. The problem is in executing on those things and having the motivation to do that. And so as we're talking about the basics, hopefully you will get new inspiration to be able to take some steps toward healthy living. So the first thing I want to talk about is nutrition, mainly because I'm the one that's in the kitchen all the time. So mainly is just eating non-processed food. I think if most Americans could just move away from processed foods and eat healthy, just pure foods, we would be so much better for it. And so we've just taken a step away from processed foods and, shopping the outside of the grocery store. We've introduced, organic meats, whole grains, fruits and vegetables, nuts. Joshua's even grows sprouts. So we, sprinkle that in with our diet. And so just not being afraid to look into things that are healthier for you, maybe things you haven't tried before, but things that feed your body, I think is a key component to healthy living.
Yeah, I mean, on the nutrition front, I'll add, in general, less sugar. Probably for most of us, fewer calories. I've gone to doing more of an intermittent fasting every day where I don't eat till about noon. I think just as a general rule, just like rare occasions that you might have a piece of cake or a donut or pizza or, that whole category.
The exception, not the rule.
Yeah. I mean, we have not been strict at all with ourselves, but I think one of the reasons why we've been able to be successful over the last 2-3 years is that we don't stay overly strict. If we wanted to have a slice of pizza, that's cool, but just don't have like 5 slices of pizza, every other day. So I think just moderation, again, fewer calories, less sugar, more fruits and vegetables. Again, these are just very common things. And then I guess from there you move on to fitness. Like we should all be working out.
You should be moving.
We've enjoyed, going for a lot more walks. I know that 10,000 steps is not a magic number, but I think, just working on consistently moving more, taking more steps. We do a lot of walks in the evening.
Joshua treats it like a game.
Yeah, exactly. So, a little bit of resistance training. I mean, even if it's just some push-ups, some sit-ups. As Amy said, there's nothing new. We all know this stuff. We all know we should get up off the couch and do it. And I've had seasons where I've gotten up off the couch, and I've had seasons where I've just sat on the couch and ate my Doritos. Beyond that, I think sleep obviously is important. Prioritizing that. There's obviously some things you can do, less caffeine in the evenings, trying to have a consistent sleep schedule, keeping the room cold, which Amy does not like.
I just don't like it cold, but I'm learning to embrace it with lots and lots of blankets. So,
and then I know you had mentioned stress.
And I think kind of the unsung hero in the whole health journey is moderating your stress. I mean, life is stressful. The world and all its decisions and children and work, and there's lots of stressors that you can let press in on you. But as much as you can, having a time where, maybe of the day where you can, center yourself, be at peace, pray, and just understand, and putting stress in its rightful place, which is you don't have to take on the burdens of the world, and you can't change a lot of things anyway. And so stress really has a highly negative effect on your body, your body's systems, and on your overall health journey.
Yeah. Again, I think it's just about bringing these things as a priority. Again, we'll go deeper into maybe some technical things that we do, but just the basics are something that everybody can do. One of the things I've done occasionally is I'll actually start writing down like some basic reminders, like more water, less soda, less sugar, and just as an emphasis and reminder to myself of what I
Like,
need to be doing.
hey, don't forget.
If you just take those basic steps of health, you can definitely start seeing the momentum, and that's a huge.
That's probably 90% of the journey right there is just, getting your eating in order and moving.
Yeah, I mean, and once you get things going, I think at my peak I weighed 205, but when you start to see 203, 201, oh man, I'm under 200. Wow, how much further can I get? It does start to build upon itself. So, take that first step in your health journey if you don't feel like you're healthy right now. And of course, there's really no end to amount of health we can work towards. So, wherever you are in your health journey, we want to encourage you to keep going.